The Madison County Health Department is asking for the public's help to reduce the spread of COVID-19 locally. Some familiar preventative measures that you can take include washing your hands often, avoiding close contact with people who are sick, and staying home if you are sick yourself, covering your cough or sneeze with a tissue, and then throwing the used tissue in the trash. Avoid touching your face and mouth with unwashed hands, keeping surfaces clean. The trusted sources of information in Kentucky are kycovid19.ky.gov, the Kentucky hotline 1-800-722-5725, your local health department, and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention website cdc.gov.
Madison County Live is brought to you in part by the Madison County Health Department, protecting, promoting, and improving the health of our community. The all-new Chevy Silverado, now available at Jack Burford Chevrolet and always available at jackburford.com. And by Twine Market and Design on 3rd Street in Richmond. And by kymedia.net, digital media services from top-of-the-line video production to live streaming services. Enjoy the show.
Hey, Kelly, what do we have on tonight's show?
We have a great show coming up, Randy. We are focusing on all the good things that are happening here in Madison County, which there are. Okay. So a few things that I have on my list. We're going to get an update from Madison County Food Service Director Scott Anderson, all the meals we've been serving our kids in Madison County. We're going to talk about supporting local businesses. Okay. Difficult times for sure, but there are still ways that folks can support. Memes, and more memes. You and I love them. Apparently, Kentucky does too. Yeah. So we'll talk about.
Don't be mean to me.
Don't be mean to Randy. That's for sure. We're going to see if Randy Rosenbaum knows what the term fangirling means, because apparently there's a bit of fangirling happening.
True.
Going on. Well, you may know about that. We'll have a little more on that. We're going to talk about the Kentucky distilleries that are now producing what, Randy?
Bourbon?
Hand sanitizer.
Oh, hand sanitizer. Yes, I'm sorry.
Hand sanitizer to take care of us during these days. A few ways to get a little bit of exercise while you have some extra time on your hands. Just little movements that you can do to keep your body
healthy. Exercise, people.
That's right. Don't forget to fill out the census. We talked about that a few weeks ago.
I forgot about that.
More opportunity now to do that. And we're going to talk about it's okay to not always be okay. Important to take care of your mental health.
Yes. Yep.
So, what do you have, Randy?
Well, today's National Poetry Day, so that's good.
Very good. That's good.
And not so good news. Kenny Rogers passed away, Colleen.
He did. We will miss him for sure.
Islands in the stream, baby, you and me. Is that the song? I don't know.
We will honor him for sure. No, that's not how that goes. That's not right.
Sorry. You got to know when to hold on, know when to fold on. You know, my wife is cringing right now, right?
Yes, she is.
And we're going to tell people how you can come on Madison County Live and talk about your business this week.
Great.
We're going to do that for free. Come on. And thanks to Madison County Health Department for sponsoring this show. They are a huge sponsor, and we want to thank them. And I'm sure they are very busy.
They are very busy, and we are incredibly grateful for the work they're doing.
Yes, absolutely. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Okay.
You're watching Madison County Live.
You didn't like my singing? Neither does my wife.
I think you had the lyrics really
Wrong.
And I don't even know that song that well, and I know it's wrong.
I like to make up lyrics. It's people that know me. I don't know them. I just make them up. It drives them nuts.
Am I centered?
Yeah, I think you're fine. Don't move. Oh, now you're. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, well, okay. Right there. Perfect. Well, welcome back, everybody. Hey, Colleen. Let's pick out things behind Colleen. I see a pillow, a lamp,
Yes.
a map,
Yes.
a world globe. Ooh, a green
Correct.
pillow.
I can do the weather.
You can do the weather, or
Do the
pick
weather.
out your color swatch.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, our background looks exactly like the color
Welcome to
swatch.
my office, Madison County. I'm sorry.
Your color swatch looks like our background. Oh,
It does, doesn't it?
I planned
Very
it.
good.
I planned it that way.
We are working from our offices. I'm in mine. You were in
The man
yours.
cave. The man
The
cave.
man cave. Yes.
And I do have clothes on, Colleen. I do have clothes on. I am wearing shorts.
Yes. If you missed it earlier, folks, we had a pre-production meeting. And what did we have to discuss in the pre-production meeting, Randy?
If Randy should wear pants.
Yes. And I said, what? If I had to wear makeup.
You wear makeup? No, you don't.
Yes. I know. No one would, believe me, you wouldn't even notice the difference.
Oh, shit.
But yes, if I wear makeup, you have to wear pants.
Okay. All right,
Randy
here we go.
also.
Let me show you the pants.
Okay.
Look at my
Very
pants.
good. Those are also called shorts. Thank you, Randy. I'm sure that you're wearing those so you can stay. Oh, you can't hear me.
That's pretty much my workout. That's pretty my workout pants.
Right. You're trying to stay physically fit.
Yes, I
I
had push-ups
understand.
last night.
Multitasking. Hey, are you drinking coffee?
I am drinking coffee.
Very good. Well, I have my Purdy's coffee in my
Nice.
Purdy's coffee mug
That is so pretty.
that someone very special gave to me.
Oh.
Right.
What was her name?
I think his name was Randy and Janie.
Oh, Randy with an I. Nice. Okay.
Randy and Janie gave that to me. Also, Adam Griggs, I have to mention this from Soft Shoe. He called me out in our last show.
What
He said exactly how many green drinks is Colleen drinking.
I did see that. I
So,
think she's
Adam,
Irish. They're all green.
that's right. And so I would like to say to everyone, if you missed that show, it was water and a spinach smoothie. But today I do have blue drinks. I have more water, right?
I
This
have
is
green.
specifically for everyone. You have green. I have sparkling water.
Man, how long are we going to be doing this show?
That's right. My Purdy's coffee. That's right. Also, and I'm not sure why these are on my desk, but I do have some grits from the Berea College Farm Store.
Oh,
I know.
if you will make cheesy grits for me,
Oh,
I will come
yes.
over and get them. Just leave them on your stoop.
just leave them on the doorstep.
Sure. I mean, all the social
Okay.
distancing. It'd be awkward if you throw them at me.
I haven't had human contact in 10 days, so yes, I will leave them outside.
Okay. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Absolutely. All right, Randy, you ready?
Showtime.
So, Madison County Food Service
Yes.
has been feeding our children.
A lot.
What an effort. Amazing.
Right.
So,
And not only
you
our
have an
children. Yeah, not only our children. I talked to Scott.
Right.
They have delivered
Very good.
over 175,000 meals to the best of his counting. Now that also includes Estill County, Rockcastle. They contacted him and said, "Hey, if we send some people over, can you do that?" And Scott said, "Absolutely," because we're all in this together.
That's right. Team Kentucky.
So yes,
That's
Scott.
amazing. Well, yes. And to the entire team, I know that has taken many volunteers.
Right.
To come in and make this happen. And so this is breakfast. If you're just now tuning in, this is breakfast, lunch, and dinner to every child. To every child in Madison County. And like you say, then also helping surrounding counties.
Sure.
So amazing efforts. Thank you so very much, Madison County, for doing that.
And those volunteers, huge. Absolutely.
Right. Absolutely. And I know it's meant so much to so many families. And we've seen that. We've seen the photos go up and the kids enjoying their meals. And I think just knowing that people care is just so, it's humbling.
It's heartwarming. Yep.
It is. Absolutely.
We're all on the same boat.
That's right. We are. Yep. We are. And we're going to get through it. So I know you have a few remotes coming up for us this week, but I wanted to talk about, a lot of people have been asking ways to support local right now.
True.
Supporting your local businesses.
Yep.
And so folks, if you haven't seen it, we wanted you to know that both the Richmond Chamber of Commerce, Berea Chamber of Commerce, Richmond Tourism, and Berea Tourism have put out lists throughout the week of different businesses that are open. Obviously, they're operating in a very different capacity right now. But many restaurants at this point, this air date, you can still get takeout and carry out, and just depending upon their capacity, being able to do that. So it's been nice to see those photos as well. And even if you're not able to support a business in person, I talked about this a little bit on my social media, send that person a note, send them a message, give them a call, just see how they're doing.
Right.
So it's important
and if you want to come on our show, I'm doing some remotes. I've already done one, and I've already scheduled 3 remotes. People want to come on, message us. We'll set up a time. All you need, good internet connection, laptop, and a webcam.
Right. And you're doing that for free, correct?
Yes. It's free. Come on, talk about what you're doing now in this time to serve customers, because I know that has all changed. So
it's completely changed. It's changed in about a minute. So thank you, Randy, for providing that to our community.
No problem.
We appreciate that very much. I did see, and maybe folks you've seen as well, but there have been some interesting ways to enjoy things like your Purdy's coffee. We had a few families and a few folks that have been bringing out their folding chairs, their lawn chairs, and setting up. Did you see that? And setting up in the parking lot and being able to spend time, quite a distance apart.
Sure.
But still
6
together.
feet.
And they're
6 feet.
At least 6 feet. There you go. At least 6 feet. But it's been enjoyable to see some of those pictures and people being creative, different ways to serve one another and still have community.
Yeah, exactly. So, and it's a little chilly. It's a little chilly this morning. A
little chilly. I know we've had a fluctuation in temperatures. By the way, happy first week of spring to everyone.
Welcome spring.
Welcome spring.
Make it better than the entry of 2020.
The entry of 2020. Listen, we probably are going to have sunny days ahead, right?
Yes, we are. Summer is on the way. Summer is on the way.
I have to say, I know that everyone is getting a lot of trying to get fresh air right now, and just taking a breather. That's a thing. Right. And if you're like me, any of these, keep that air.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
I know you've continued to do a lot of walking.
Yep. Do a lot. Walking. Get outside. Mow the yard.
Yeah.
I mean, those things won't stop. The grass will grow.
Yeah, grass will grow for sure.
I gotta get rid of my weeds too. So,
weeds this week.
Absolutely.
But I'm not going to pull your weeds.
Right. So, what about some memes? What do you mean?
What about them?
What about some memes? I'm going to throw up some great memes of our wonderful governor.
Yes. Oh.
Yes.
Speaking of which, Randy and I, we love memes. We communicate quite a bit. And we were talking about this earlier this week. We started printing, and I have a stack here, but I started printing some of our favorites and just putting them all over the refrigerator. Typically nothing on our refrigerator. And now full of funny things to remind you to find the humor during difficult situations. So do you have a favorite, Randy?
I do have a favorite.
Do you have a favorite?
I got some favorite. I love the Mr. Rogers one. The little what's the other one? Kermit the Frog patting the little mouse or something. That was pretty good. I like that. That's pretty good. So I'll throw up some memes and we'll go from there. So
very good. And folks, if you share some of your favorites as well. In fact, comment below some of your favorite memes, because I'm sure that we have missed some, and I would love to add yours to my curator.
Absolutely.
That would be fun. Speaking of which, fangirling. This is to some folks this week, this was a new concept. Randy, do you know what fangirling is?
What is that, Colleen? Tell us.
Well, fangirling is really just admiring someone, with maybe a little bit more exuberance than you typically would. And you can see this in all different capacities. But apparently here in the state of Kentucky this week, there has been a lot of fangirling for Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear.
Yes.
And I myself saw some funny things. I think that sometimes you see different folks. I think they put the cast up from Baywatch or, really muscular of what people think, women want, and then what they really want is, someone that is strong and steadfast and kind. So apparently there's been a lot of fangirling happening this month, and apparently the governor thinks that's funny.
That's good. He has a good sense of humor. Yeah.
He was not expecting that whatsoever. So it's fun to see.
And speaking of our governor, he's doing a fantastic job.
I agree. I could not agree.
The key to most emergencies is communication.
Yes.
Yep.
And you and I know this, and I'm sure all of you know out there as well, but that repetition and keeping everything very factual and very organized, but also very optimistic. We were talking earlier this week, he's sharing the good news. That's our motto. One. That's extremely important. So I agree with you, Randy. I think he is knocking it out of the park.
And I think he's copying us.
I'm glad he's not copying us. I myself feel much safer in his hands. Not saying not yours. I'm just saying that he's doing a great job.
Okay. Yes, he is. Have you mentioned the distilleries? How are they retooling their? Right.
So there are several distilleries here in Kentucky, as well as across the country, that they're pitching in. They're using their resources and their efforts to begin making hand sanitizer. Wow. They have the capability to do that, and I think it's just a fantastic way to again take a situation and look and see where there's a need and make it happen. So as of today, I have this list for you. As of today, some of the distilleries that are participating right now, distilleries both in Lexington and Louisville, include Lexington Brewing and Distilling, Old Forester, Woodford Reserve, Rabbit Hole. All of these are taking the alcohol that they have on hand and producing hand sanitizer. Many of them are donating it to the state for free.
Wow. So let me ask you a question. How would you make it at home? Is it alcohol and aloe vera, basically?
It is. So you have to have 80%. It has to be 80% alcohol in order for it to be effective. Okay. In fact, I think that many of the distilleries are using 80%. I think that maybe the CDC says 60%. I'll have to get back to you on that, Randy. But I know
60 or 70%. I know it's something like that.
I know that my dad's a chemist. I know he's going to be commenting. He will put the
correct.
He will put he will put the correct percentage low. I know. So
hey, maybe we need some Madison County Live hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer, very good. But yes, it's this high concentration of alcohol, and then aloe vera gel, and then hydrogen peroxide as well.
Okay.
So
here
you go. It's great to see.
You said also, I know, did everybody get their census in the mail? I know I did.
Right. I did as well.
Okay.
So we have time to work on that now, folks.
Yes, we do.
This is how you get funding pushed into your community. It is based on the numbers and the data they get.
Right.
So now more than ever.
Now more than ever, this is going to be very important because we're in uncharted territory, and those numbers are definitely going to change.
Absolutely.
So that's going to be really important, very important.
It's going to be more important now than ever. So get that done. And it doesn't take very long, folks. It really doesn't take very long to do. You can do it. You first have to receive, and I don't know if you, well, I know you saw it, Randy, because you were there. But for our viewers, we talked with Madison County PVA, Billy Ackerman, a couple of weeks ago.
Right.
And spoke on how to do it. But this year you can do it. You get your card in the mail, which has your access number, and then you can do it by mail or online. So,
and we may share that again, and then let everybody watch that. Yeah.
There you go. Very easy to do.
Well, I'm just going. Look at this list. Look at this list. Colleen sent me. Look at this. Isn't that nice? Look. Whoa. Look at this. Look. That's sweet.
Thank you. That's our production.
She does that every week.
I do.
Look at you.
Randy, do you have your notes?
I do have my notes. There.
What do they look like?
There they are. They're like right there. That's my notes.
Yes, there we go.
I can read my notes. Look.
Yes, and sometimes they're on a Post-it. Sometimes they're rolled up in your pocket.
This is unusual times, Colleen.
It is.
In case you haven't noticed.
That is, if this is your first time watching, it is one of the things that we talked about earlier. No sweat here. We don't need a teleprompter because we've never had a teleprompter, have we, Randy?
We don't have it in the budget.
We have these magical notes.
Look at you. I like it. And it's just whatever I happen to think about. And you know what? I just happen to think about this. Okay, now look at this. Okay, I'm going to swap this. What's this, Colleen? What's this technology? Watch this. I'm going to change this, Colleen. I'm just going to change it. Okay.
That is two of me. No one needs to see two of me at this point. Something happened and I put on my glasses and now I'm seeing double.
So here's what I'm going to do. Because I think what I've been doing, I've been looking off. So I actually need to be looking at you. So I'm going to
folks, this is typically not what we would do on air.
No, but this is kind of behind the scenes. This is behind the scenes, okay? So I think this is better. So now I'm looking at you. I'm really looking at you. Do you think that's better?
Yes.
When I look off?
Sure. Thanks for joining Madison County Live.
What else can we do?
Well, now, so our viewers can't see this, but now you have completely thrown me. Now I'm looking in a completely different direction.
I like to switch it up.
Because apparently that was necessary.
Well, I didn't like looking off into somewhere else.
So you have continued to do a little bit of exercise. Yep. I know. I've had to take care of my lungs, so I'm still exercising at a really light pace. But did you know that you can use everyday things around your house to get a little bit of exercise? You don't need to have a gym right now. You don't need to have weights. So I brought in a couple of things that I had been using.
You going to demonstrate?
Are you ready?
Yes.
I'm not going. Well, I can do that later this week.
Okay. All right.
But so now I don't know where to look.
Moonshine.
So here's just no, this is not moonshine. This is just of purified water.
Okay.
But this weighs a little over almost 6 pounds.
Okay.
All right. This weighs 6 pounds. So if you want to do any type, and I do this when I'm seated sometimes, but you can do different types of shoulder lifts. And if people use, weights at home, you can use a jug of water like this.
Wow.
And
so you can do two hands, like. You
can do two, right? So you can do a bicep curl. No one wants to see me do this at all, but you can.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. You can. You can do different types of exercises with a jug of water. Again, it's taller and it's about 6 pounds.
Wow.
Okay.
No kidding. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah. If you need something lighter, I know that folks probably have some canned goods around right now. And so some days
you can work your way up to the gallon.
Yeah. So you've got about a half a pound when you're using cans. But, here's an idea, Randy. While we're watching the press conferences, you can take a canned good and just move. Just lift some weights. Just do some curls, right? Just do some bicep curls. So another thing, and I forgot to bring it in with me, stretching is very important at this time. Our muscles are getting a little bit tight. Right. So if you have taken a yoga class, you know that they will have different types of straps and bands that you can use just to get a gentle stretch. Well, folks, you can use just about any type of apparatus that way to do it. So take an old necktie. Randy, donate one of your neckties. And you can just do simple stretches, holding that tie and just stretching out
around like this.
That's right. Maybe you can do an exercise video for us.
I used to take a golf club, put it behind me, and
you do a golf club.
Do that. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
So I know, folks, it's tough sometimes. We're finding ways to get creative, but there are inexpensive ways to do that we can do that right here at home.
And the best way that I read, really take long walks. It reduces the stress. And also your belly fat.
Yes.
It does.
That's true.
We're
not getting we may not be getting movement right now.
Right. And eat healthy at home. That's going to matter a lot.
Yes.
And just get out, take in some fresh air, do the yard work, clean out the closet.
That routine is important. I think the routine is really important to folks' mental health. Speaking of getting fresh food, jump on the page for Berea College Farm Store. They have continued to operate, obviously, in a different capacity, but they're still farming. They still have fruits and vegetables coming in.
True.
So folks, comment, follow their page and comment when they're asking for advice or opinions on how they can best serve you. I really encourage you to do that. And we're going to be speaking with Tammy this week, and she's going to give us more information on that. But make sure to try to get those items when you can. Right. When you say you can.
Right. And make sure to tune in to Madison County Live. We'll be sharing updates, weather, any kind of news and information stuff that we think you'll find interesting and good and informative. You'll find it at Madison County Live on the Facebook page or our YouTube channel.
Sure. And it's a little different right now. We know that you are used to us sharing nothing but good news, and sometimes we just have to share pertinent news that is going to affect daily life. True. So it is a little bit different right now. But as far as what you're seeing from us, all good news.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
I wanted
we haven't changed.
No, we haven't changed.
Our location has changed.
That's right. We're going to be here with you every Saturday night, folks. I wanted to close. I saw something earlier today, and I just thought it was important. I'll hold this up here. Can you see that, Randy?
Over the other way.
Which way am I going?
It's backwards. There we go. No, the other way. There you go. It's okay. Yeah. Oh, no. Back.
There we
go. Back. Okay. There it is. It's okay.
Over there.
Almost a little bit more.
Okay. Anyway, we're closing up.
Send me that graphic, right?
I'm going to send it to you. That's right. It's called It's Okay. And I think this is important.
Okay.
That it's okay not to know how to homeschool your own child.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay not to know how to work from home.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to give kids maybe a little more screen time than you normally would.
Mm-hmm.
And it's okay to make a colorful daily schedule, or sometimes you just have to wing it.
Right.
It's okay to not feel magically motivated to work out or to take up a new hobby.
True.
It's okay not to feel okay. This is normal. This is not normal for any of us. So please be kind to yourself.
True. Very true.
So,
very true.
there you go. And that is from a teacher. Mrs. Z shared that, and I think it's important. So
Yep.
there you go.
One day at a time.
One day at a time. Absolutely. One day
You
at
may
a time.
sing
For
again?
sure.
You may sing again?
If it would make you happy, then go for it.
One day at a time, sweet Jesus. That's all I'm asking of you. I sang that to Mayor Gray a lot.
That was very pretty, Randy. I enjoyed that. I hope you can share more.
Give me a tip, though.
Well, I'll Venmo it to you.
He gave me strange looks, too. But anyway.
I was probably just trying to refocus because now you have completely switched where I am. I wish you all could see what Randy did to me because
What? What happened?
completely switched our lineup here, but that's okay. I wouldn't expect, if you were sitting right next to each other, I wouldn't expect anything else.
We are sitting next to each other virtually.
We are, absolutely. All right, folks, we love you. We're going to be right here with you, and we're here to help you in any way. So please continue to stay tuned, watch, and share.
Yep.
And send us your links. Send us what you're doing
Right.
that is good right now with you and your family and your life. And we'll stay positive.
And also, be patient with your internet provider because it's very high capacity right now.
Yes, are we blipping out?
We are a lot of people at home. Colleen sometimes looks a little fuzzy, and it's just capacity of the network. So understand that. And it sometimes it comes and goes. And as you see, Colleen, sometimes she looks a little fuzzy. I don't know if that's on. It could be on my end. So you never can tell. So be patient with your service provider.
I could just be feeling fuzzy.
Ooh, you sound like a robot. That's really cool. I wonder if that's a clue to really pretty end end the show, Colleen. You think?
I think let's wrap it up.
Well, come back, Colleen. Here, hold on. Straighten you up. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, let's just stare at the camera, Colleen. Stare at the camera. Okay, I think that's as clear as we're going to get. Okay. All right. Hey, everybody, thanks for watching. Tonight, 8 o'clock. Tomorrow,
I'm trying to
8
call
a.m.
you.
You're trying. Oh, you are calling me. Hold on a minute. Well, that's how that's going to be. Hello, Colleen. How are you?
Now, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Put me on speaker.
Oh, I can hear you now. Now it's back fine. It's good. Okay, I'm going to put you on. No, I can't do that because of feedback. But I can hear you too. See, hey, oh, now you've cleared up. I just think it's bad.
Okay, good.
I mean, everybody needs to be careful. I mean, I figured Ryan's probably playing video games. Stuart's playing video games. Hadley's playing video games.
There we go. All right, Madison County.
All right, let's wrap it up. Hey, Colleen, I'm talking to you twice. Isn't that weird?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, then I hear you like 3 times. Yes.
Lucky you. Lucky you.
Oh, okay. Watch our replay tomorrow at 8 a.m. Sunday morning.
Right.
And, of course, Sunday night, 9 o'clock. and
That's right.
I'll play it throughout the week. So,
and you'll have a lot of great interviews throughout the week too.
And if you're interested in doing interviews, call us, message us,
That's right.
and we will schedule you to be on.
That's right.
All right.
All right. In this together, folks.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you, Colleen. Okay, you're cooking. Straighten up just a little bit this way. There you go. Good. Okay. Now, how's this? Is this too close?
That's really close. All right, Madison County.
Okay.
We'll see you soon.
All right. Bye. Hey, I'm gonna bring sock puppets next time.
Okay. Bye.
The Madison County Health Department is asking for the public's help to reduce the spread of COVID-19 locally. Some familiar preventative measures that you can take include washing your hands often, avoiding close contact with people who are sick, and staying home if you're sick yourself, covering your cough or sneeze with a tissue, and then throwing the used tissue in the trash. Avoid touching your face and mouth with unwashed hands. Keeping surfaces clean. The trusted sources of information in Kentucky are kycovid19.ky.gov, the Kentucky Hotline, 1-800-722-5725, your local health department, and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention website, cdc.gov.
Madison County Live is brought to you in part by the Madison County Health Department, protecting, promoting, and improving the health of our community. The all-new Chevy Silverado, now available at Jack Burford Chevrolet and always available at jackburford.com. And by Twine Market and Design on 3rd Street in Richmond. And by kymedia.net, digital media services from top-of-the-line video production to live streaming services. Thanks for watching the show.